You guys wanted it, and here it is. Today, we talk about the Rise of Skywalker. This is Fury with Furious Insanity, checking into another video. Alright guys, so this isn't going to be a very long video. There are no spoilers in this video. I'm going to do a full review. I'm going to see it again tomorrow, possibly a second time this weekend. Just got done watching it. This is technically Friday morning, but I saw it Thursday night. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this movie, alright? And it's really hard. It's really hard to put your finger on it. It's really hard to make a single determination about the whole movie. But I will say, completely, if you absolutely hated The Last Jedi, if you absolutely hated everything that it did, all the questions that it left, all the things that it messed up, that this movie does a very, very good job at answering a lot of those questions. Not necessarily the way that you want them to, but in a way that makes sense with the Star Wars universe. There's a lot of crazy things that go on in this movie that really do bring life back to the Star Wars universe that The Last Jedi failed to do. Corrects a lot of the issues, not all of them. A lot of the issues can't be fixed. They can't retcon the whole movie. But it's enjoyable. There's a lot of moments that are enjoyable. The effects are beautiful. Obviously, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi looked pretty good. But I'm telling you, the special effects in this movie are absolutely beautiful. It introduces Force abilities in a way that The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi should have done. Honestly, I'm saying this now, this should have been the first movie. Obviously with a few plot changes and stuff. But to me, this felt like more of a beginning than an end. This is what I wanted to see with The Force Awakens. This is the climactic beginning. This is the exciting renewal of what Star Wars should be. Perfect. But I will say there are 3 or 4 times in this movie where it genuinely makes me jaw dropped. Like, there were several times where I took a deep breath and I was like, holy shit. They actually managed to pull something like this off. This is what Star Wars should have been. This is what the new trilogy should have done in the first place. Not excusing The Last Jedi, not excusing The Force Awakens, which was okay. The Last Jedi sucked. This movie is a really good in-between from what we needed. This movie genuinely is what we should have gotten to start with. Alright, there are several things that this movie doesn't answer. There are several things that this movie doesn't bring us successful into. But it was an enjoyable movie to watch. For the most part, I was genuinely stunned with the fact that Disney was willing to do as many things as they did. Was willing to go out there and be as violent as they did. I thought they were going to dial it back a lot, dumb it down, and they didn't. Feel enveloped into the Star Wars universe because it's actually giving you content. It's actually giving you some fan service. It's giving you some of the old expanded universe lore that Disney had gotten rid of. It's very interesting. Alright, like I said, it's not perfect. I'm going to go ahead and give you my rating. If you guys are ready. I'd give it 7.8, 7.9. It was an enjoyable movie. I enjoyed watching the movie. There were several times where like I let The Last Jedi get a hold of me a little bit. Didn't let me enjoy certain moments as much as I should have. But I went into this movie with not high expectations at all. And I came out of this movie fairly satisfied. Don't go into this movie with high expectations. If this movie gets the attention that it deserves, hopefully it will teach Disney their lesson. I'm gonna see this movie again tomorrow. Potentially a third time on Saturday, Sunday, whatever. I'm excited to see it again tomorrow because I'll be able to take a deeper look at it. I'll be able to discuss it with you guys, and I'm going to do a more in-depth review with the spoilers, talking about what everything that goes on. But if you are a genuine fan of Star Wars, or you're trying to get into it, I do recommend watching this movie. But your opinion also matters. Your opinion is actually more important than mine. I would love to talk about this. I really want to. I really, really want to talk about this. Obviously, we can't a whole lot until people see the movie and, have an opinion on it. So please don't post any spoilers in the comments, stuff like that. I genuinely want to have a discussion about this, though. So on the following video about this, I want to talk about it. I want to get in depth. I want to have some arguments. I want to have some discussions. This is Star Wars. It's my favorite franchise of all. And it's good to be back. This is Fury with Fury's Insanity. Sign it out until the next video. I'll catch you there.
This video was sponsored by Your Mom. If you'd like to find out more information, contact 1-800-YOUR-MOM.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the video for more content.